Hello everybody. Check timestamps if you want to know what we are on. Welcome to my channel, and I know this will be my first, so I do not expect anybody to watch this, but if you are, thank you. Anyway, enough of my ranting, let me talk about phobias, but before that I want to give a briefing and information. Now I have done research, but these may not be accurate as the sources I am using for some of these are from years ago, like 2018 studies, but it should not affect it too much as I will make an updated video on all of the information if it is wrong. I will also do topics on other types of fears or anxieties. Here are the main topics for phobias from 2024. Natural environment type, animal type, situational type, blood injection or injury type, and other types. But phobia signs for children can include crying, a cessation of flight, fight, or freeze, clinging to a caregiver, and extreme emotional reaction. This information might not be perfectly accurate though. AI describes it as the fear of heights is called acrophobia, and it's an anxiety disorder that causes people to experience extreme and irrational fear of heights. People with acrophobia may experience panic-like symptoms when they think about or are in a high place. They may also avoid situations that involve heights, such as climbing stairs, standing near a balcony, or parking in a multi-store garage. While some anxiety about heights is normal, people with acrophobia experience an intense and unreasonable fear. Acrophobia can negatively impact a person's quality of life and relationships with their environment. This anxiety is called social anxiety, and judging by the name you can already guess what it is, but I am going to go straight to AI and go more in depth with my words. Here is AI. Social anxiety is an intense, persistent fear of being watched, judged, or humiliated in social situations. It goes beyond typical shyness, causing extreme worry in everyday interactions, often leading people to avoid certain situations altogether. Some common symptoms include physical symptoms, like sweating, blushing, trembling, or feeling nauseous in social settings. Emotional distress, a strong fear of being embarrassed, judged, or offending someone. Behavioral patterns, avoiding social situations or enduring them with extreme anxiety. Social anxiety can impact various areas of life, such as school, work, and relationships. For some, it may be limited to specific situations, like public speaking, while others might experience it across many social interactions. Now, social anxiety can cause you to start blushing, sweating, trembling, or having a shaky voice, and for people who know about all the social stuff, do not say that being an introvert is the same. You are wrong. I won't go much into depth until I make a video on introverts, but to wrap up social anxiety I am going to sum it up. 1. You don't like being looked at or being judged, and 2. You don't like to be near people or interact with them. Anthropophobia is a misunderstood phobia for what people often confused with social phobias, but is actual the fear of people, and with what research I've done I don't understand it myself so much, so this one will be shorter than the other phobias in this video, but I am going to show the AI response. Anthropophobia is an intense fear of people that can cause physical and emotional symptoms, and interfere with daily life. Physical symptoms: rapid heartbeat, sweating, nausea, difficulty breathing, stomach problems, or headaches. Emotional symptoms: irrational dread, panic attacks, feelings of wanting to be alone, fear of judgment, or difficulty participating in conversations. Behavior: avoiding crowded places or people, or preferring to only converse electronically. But since I don't have the best of information, I will leave it here, but if I do make an updated version of these phobias explanation, I will definitely update this phobia. Claustrophobia is the fear of confined spaces, and these are what you feel when you are in confined spaces, which are shortness of breath, fast heartbeat, sweating, shaking, nausea, dizziness, dry mouth, difficulty breathing, ringing in ears, choking feeling, confusion, and chest pain. Quite a bit of reactions for claustrophobia. But anyway, claustrophobia is complete avoiding confined spaces like lifts, tunnels, tube trains, and public toilets. But when they avoid these, it could reinforce their claustrophobia. But for the AI response, it says, claustrophobia is an anxiety disorder characterized by an intense fear of confined or enclosed spaces. People with claustrophobia may experience panic attacks or severe anxiety when they feel trapped, even in spaces that may seem safe or spacious to others. This condition can be triggered by various environments or situations, such as small rooms or crowded elevators, airplanes, cars, or other enclosed vehicles, MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, machines, or narrow tunnels, crowded places with limited exits. Symptoms of claustrophobia. Symptoms can vary in intensity, but often include rapid heartbeat, sweating, or chills, shortness of breath, feeling of choking, or tightness in the chest, dizziness, or lightheadedness, intense desire to escape, or avoid the space. Causes. Claustrophobia can be caused by traumatic experiences involving confinement, genetics, brain chemistry, or learned responses. For some, a triggering experience early in life can lead to a deep-seated fear response. That was the last phobia one I am going over for this video, but thank you if you made it to the end, and I will see you next time.